Welcome back to the channel, lads. Vinny2K4 Gaming here, and today we are going to be taking a very special club back to its glory days. I mean, some of you might know the history of this football club, but back in the 80s, a young manager, a young coach in the name of Alex Ferguson absolutely dominated the Scottish football with this team. He went on to win titles in 79, 80 seasons, 83, 84. He won the title again. And then 84, 85 season. That's 1984, 1985 season. He won them another trophy. That's 3 league titles for him in his time there before moving on to Manchester United. And of course, as we all know, he didn't do too bad there either, did he? And yeah, he also did win the European Cup Winners' Cup in '83 against Real Madrid, a big club, Real Madrid. So it wasn't a fluke at all. The fact that he's done it in 3 seasons. He went on to win European competition with the team as well. He also won a few cup competition. I think he won about 8 or 9 titles in his time at Aberdeen. I might be a little bit wrong there, but I'm sure someone will let me know in the comment. But it is a special football club. And since Alex Ferguson left Scotland, other than Rangers and Celtic, no other football club have won the Scottish League title. That is incredible to know, isn't it? Since the 80s, no other football club has gone on to win the league in Scotland other than Rangers and Celtic. And that's something we're about to change here with Aberdeen. Let's take a look at the squad very quickly. It's not a very big squad here, is it? It's not a very big squad at all. But here is the starting 11. We have got Mitov, Rubišić, Malloy, Devlin, and Mackenzie as the back four and goalkeeper. We've got Sheedy and Clarkson as our 2 box-to-box midfielders, McGrath, and we've got Keskinen as our 2 wide players. And we've got 2 big guys in Gay and Duke up front. Duke is quick, and Gay is just going to be that, big centre forward, holding the ball up for us, getting the flick for Duke to run into. I'm hoping we can be successful with this team, especially in the first season. The aim is to go on to dominate the Scottish League and hopefully get ourselves an European trophy at the end of these 7 to 10 seasons journey here with Aberdeen. We've got to sign him, haven't we? We've got to sign him, Lennon Miller. He fits the profile of what we are trying to achieve here. 17 years of age, one of the brightest prospects coming out of Scotland at the moment, just before the likes of Celtic or Rangers snaps him off. So they're proposing to do a swap deal here, Motherwell, wanting our skipper, Graham Shinney. I don't want to let him go in the first season here, definitely not. So I'm going to propose again that £1.5 million. Being a little bit stubborn here, trying to get our player on the bargain. Let's submit the offer and see what they say. They've just gone slightly over what we're willing to pay, which absolutely fine. I'll go in and give him a contract quickly, and he's gonna be our first signing here of the season. Oh, you've got to say, that shirt looks nice on him, doesn't he? Our first signing at Pittodrie, Lennon Miller, confirmed for 1.5, just over 1.5 million pounds. And I'm happy to give him some cheap wages as well, just about 2.7k a week. We have ended up giving the player our first signing done. Without further ado, let's confirm a couple of outgoings, which we have gone on to confirm here. So we've got Shaded Morris, who has left the club. We've got Jack Milne, who has also left the club. And we have got Angus MacDonald, all 3 players leaving the football club. We go into our first game here. First press conference concluded. Our first game of the season we're going to be going into here. And we're playing St Johnstone for our first game of the season. And the new signing, guess what? He is in that starting 11. In what is a very young 2 centre midfielders, Clarkson and Miller, the one for the future, for the present, and for the future. That's the most important thing this season, is that we try and bring in a couple of players that are going to be so important for us for this journey. We want to play fast attacking football. We want to dominate. We want to create chances. St Johnstone getting their first shot on target there. We want to excite the fans, especially at home here. McGrath. Oh, what a goal! It's Guy getting us our first goal of the season, our first goal in front of the home fans as well.
So it's
And it's
1-0
the two
as play gets
strikers
rolling
combining
again.
there. What a finish.
They found a way through,
Oh,
and
what a
that's a
chance from
golden
St.
chance.
Johnston. Oh, we're playing so good in this game,
Lovely
you know.
weighted pass.
This could be
It's
the
there. It's a
second, and
goal.
Duke has
That's a
squeezed that
real
one in
settler
from
for
an
them.
almost
Two in front now.
impossible angle. And once again, it's a
Game
strike
restarts with the
partner
score 2-0.
getting him the assist. The two strikers are combining so
He
well.
stopped to turn the ball away.
Oh my God. What a game this has been.
They
5-1.
found a way through,
They
and
might
it's
pull
in.
one back there,
Probably more
which
than
they do. They
consolation
get
at this
only a
stage, but it is at
consolidation
least
goal
something
now.
for their fans to
5-2.
cheer.
This one looks like it's going to finish with
And the game
86
gets
minutes
going once
played.
more
I
at
told you at the
5-2.
start, we want to excite the home fans. We want to score
And they
goals.
want to see a
We want
shot
to
here,
create
and turned
chances, and
onto
we
the
almost made
crossbar.
it six there.
Fantastic stop.
What a
Well, that
start.
brings the match
11
to a
shots,
close. A
6 chances
frustrating day for
created.
the
It was
fans in
end-to-end
attendance,
game.
and
But
it's
at the
3
end of the
points
day,
dropped.
we were a lot more
Well, this will
clinical
soon
than
be a bad
them.
day at the
And I'll
office.
take all
True
3
war at the
points. As we approach the end of the first month here, the Dons are 3 wins from 3. And by the way, at the point of recording this, Aberdeen are the only team in real life to have won all their games this season. 13 wins in all competition the Dons have had in real life. That's an amazing record, isn't it? But we've got a huge game here up next against Rangers. I think if you
A
ask
cross
any
in on.
Aberdeen fan, they'll tell you
Can he put
Rangers are
them in
probably
front?
their
Well,
biggest
it's back
rival.
when
It's
you
not
can
a
rely on
derby
your
game,
keeper.
but both clubs just hate each other. And you see why we want to do one here and then by getting all 3 points if possible.
Mackenzie.
I've just realised they don't
Ali
have
Gay.
Conor Barron who left
Might lead to a
Aberdeen.
chance.
Oh,
Oh, a goal!
what
There
a
it
goal,
is! And the
Gay!
crowd
What
stuffed
a
into
goal!
silence.
No one is talking about Conor Barron now. I was
Well,
just
back
going to say he
underway,
left
and
Aberdeen on a
1-0 it
free
is.
to
Let's see what
join
happens
Rangers.
next.
But what a
Dealt
finish!
with.
Come on,
Now
we've
what can
got
they
to
do from
hang on.
here?
This is going to be one
It's
of the
cutting off
biggest
the
smash and
supply.
grab if we can
So
hang
maybe
on
room
here.
here for them. And
Because I
it's
tell
in.
you what, Rangers have dominated all game.
Here's
Oh
a cross!
no!
Always expect drama in this
Last kick
fixture,
of the
and it
game.
delivers yet
And they have
again.
got an
All square
equaliser,
here.
Danilo. That is
And with that, the
so
referee
unfortunate.
brings this
This was
contest
going
to an
to be
end.
the
We're
biggest
here
smashing,
in
one of
what
the
was a
biggest
thoroughly
smash and
compelling
grab
game.
you'll ever
Stuart,
see
your
with 10
analysis.
shots
Could have gone either
for
way.
Rangers
Both
and the
teams really
last
possibly
one
done with a
managing to
hammer and
beat our
tongs from the very
goalkeeper.
start, and I think the
I'll
draw
take the
was
draw though,
probably
I'll
the fair
take it.
result.
The Reds completes this second and final signing on transfer deadline day. Binden joins from Reading with the selling club refusing to let go of their key centre-back on a cheap. They decided to add a cheeky little 2% sell-on clause there for the future, but £1.8 million. Fantastic deal in my opinion, I think, and he's going to be a key player for us moving forward. With the lack of transfer budgets available to us at Pittodrie, we're going to have to get creative with the youth academy, and so far we've only got one player in there given to us, and the only reason I've kept him is that he's Scottish and he's got a fantastic potential, 76 to 94 potential and 51 rated, just 15 years of age. It might still take a while before we see him make his debut for the Dons. But in terms of scouts, we want to go local. We want a Scottish scouts to be able to find us some of those hidden gems in Scotland, in and around Aberdeen. But yes, no one available at the moment. It's only a one-star experience, one-star judgment scout available. We don't want an Irishman. We don't want a Northern Irelandman. We don't want a Norwegian fella. And at the moment, we don't even have the funds to bring any of those five-star experience, five-star judgment scouts. And that would mean our search for those highly rated young players is going to have to wait for now. In other news here, just when we thought we might maybe match the Dons record in real life, going 13 victories in a row, we drop our first couple of points. A 1-1 draw against St. Mirren and a defeat, back-to-back drop points there, a defeat to Ross County. The bad results are coming in a terrible time considering we have got Celtic, the juggernaut of Scottish football, coming up in our next game. After that, we have got Hearts and Motherwell to worry about.
And I'm joined
I
by
tell you
Sue
what, if
Smith
we
on the
can pull
gantry,
this one
and
off
we've
here
got
at the
live football from
Pittodrie
the Citroën.
against Celtic, it will be our biggest victory of the season. We came close against Rangers. We came really, really close. These are not the games that I'm expecting to be winning right now in our first season, against your Celtic, against your Rangers. I know they're better than us. That's not to say we can't compete, though. Look at that starting 11. Maeda starts, Furuhashi starts as well, and Hatate starts in midfield for them. Come on. Come on, the Dons. The touch, good. Devlin, make the run, son. Here we go. We will find you. It's Kynan. Trying to play in Duke, who was waiting for the cross. But it's Gay. Gay to Clarkson. Duke's gonna turn. Dunk with the finish. Yes! Get in! Oh, what a start to this game. What a start. Look at this. 10. Skip past you, man. Lovely finish with his left foot as well. We got a goal in the first half against Rangers, but we couldn't hang on. Can we do so this time? Can we do so? Celtic got a corner here. Looks like it's going to go short. Oh, it's gone long instead. And the trickers there, calling the man short and then going long, but Duke couldn't keep hold of it. It's back to Celtic. It's Furuhashi, skip past this man, and Furuhashi buries that one. He's a good player, isn't he? He's a really, really good player for them, Furuhashi. It's been all Celtic ever since we scored that early goal. Devlin, I was just going to say he's defended well all game. Furuhashi. No way. No way. And they've turned it around so easy. He scored a couple now, and Kyogo for them. That's a good finish. It's all Celtic. They've given the ball here to Mosto. McGrath to Duke. I can't remember the last time we went on an attack or have sustained possession, but over the top to Devlin. The right back has made an overlapping run, trying to find Gay in the box. Oh. We've got to stay in this game. At 2-1, we're still in this game. Who knows? We might just get one last chance, but we've got to defend this. Furuhashi's gone past. Oh, I thought that was Furuhashi's keeping past the flyer. But no, it's Furuhashi with the finish. And he scored a hat-trick in this game. He's too good. He's running out wide. I can see the player in the box. Free Duke going for a second, but it's saved. Oh, it's been such a tough game for us. We got an early lead to the game. Thinking we might maybe try and defend, keep it as tight as possible, and then hit them on the break. But it wasn't so, because they got that equalizer in the first half, which went on to make things easier for them. That defeat to Celtic means after 10 games played, the Dons sit 4th in the Cinch Premiership table. Celtic are actually behind us. Oh, wow. The Cinch Premiership is producing a little bit of a surprise at the moment, with Dundee United and Ross County leading the way. 21 points and 20 points respectively. We couldn't get the job done on first attempt, but could it be second time lucky here for the Dons as the top two go head to head? A big game for us. We're 5 points above them though. Not to say we're going to win the league, but if we can avoid defeat here and keep that 5 point advantage, who is to say we won't be finishing in one of those top two positions this season? It's still very early to say that, but the longer we keep going like this, we'll be gaining more and more confidence. Oh, Rangers on the attack here. Bajrama into Danilo, who broke our heart. Remember that last minute goal from him? Literally last kick of the game. Still going forward. Pull back. Oh, he's hit the post. No, he's hit the post again. How is that not gone in? Is that one not gone in? Oh my God. Very lucky. I don't know why the goalkeeper couldn't get hold of it. It's done well here, Duke to Clarkson. It's been so important. McGrath trying to bend one to the far post. What a save. McGrath again. It's everywhere, It's everywhere in this game, McGrath. He's not holding the width, but rather good pass over the top. Duke's going to cut inside. One of our top scorers this season. One of the top scorers in the competition as well. We're playing so well. We're playing so well. We're defending much better than the Celtic game. I've got to say, no! What is the goalkeeper doing? If you're going to come out like that, you have got to get your hands on it at least. I don't mind. Take the striker, take him off. Ishne's made a wrong decision there. Goalkeeping error, definitely. Oh, that's such a frustrating goal that we conceded, you know. I've just lost all composure after conceding that goal as well. Oh, they're going to score the second on there. They're going to score the second on there. After we conceded that goal, I just lost it, man. We were playing so well before that. A goalkeeper have let us down here, but we will take it as a team. We win as a team, we lose as a team. Mackenzie over the top. It's made it easy here. Come on. Come on, you've got to score that one, son. You've got to at least make it look like we fought hard. It's Nielsen to McGrath. He's made the run out wide, Nielsen. There's no one providing support. You wouldn't believe we're playing with two strikers in this game. Just on that isolated occasion, you wouldn't believe we had two strikers on the pitch. For some reason, he's just gone on all on. We had chances though. We did have chances. We just couldn't convert. But about 10-15 minutes after we conceded that goal, I just couldn't keep the composure. With mixed results so far in the month of December, I'm managing to get a 2-1 victory away from home against St. Mirren. The Dons will be celebrating this year's Christmas top of the league with Kilmarnock awaiting them in Boxing Day. And with 15 games so far left to go from now till the season finishes before we go into the playoffs, the Dons can only dream of maybe, although premature, winning the title this season. With the January transfer window now officially open and one of our superstars firmly in the race for Golden Boots come the end of the season, just 2 goals behind Furuhashi, 13 goals in 21 appearances, and just 6 months left in his contract, a lot of clubs are going to be fighting for his signature. But with the promise of dominating Scottish football and taking Aberdeen back to the glory days, it is time to see whether that's enough to convince him to sign a new contract here at Aberdeen. Now, come on, son. We've given you everything this season. We've given you an opportunity to become a superstar here at Aberdeen. No contract extension. That is a little bit disappointing. But we're going to try one more time to tempt him to at least extend his contract by a year. Is he going to accept that? Yes, him and his agent are happy with that one. And we're going to also make him the highest paid player here at Aberdeen by doubling his wages to £10,000 a week. No signing on bonus. And that's a reasonable offer, he says. Duke signs a new contract extension and officially becomes the highest paid player here at Aberdeen. We have our first transfer offer here of the January transfer window for one of our starters on the team, Jamie McGrath. But unfortunately, with 6 months also left in his contract and the temptation of moving to one of the historical clubs in the world, Ajax, I don't think that's an offer he can turn down. The financial package that will be involved in this deal for him at 28 years of age, that's just too big of a deal for him to turn down. And if Ajax are willing to pay our asking price, we will be letting him go. Without being greedy here, we're just going to ask for £2 million from Ajax. Is that enough to get the deal done? They're still sticking with the £1.65 million. You know what? We're going to go and ask for 1.8 million. And if they're not willing to pay 1.8 million, we will try and give him a new contract. We're not going to let one of our big names in the team leave on the free. They're not willing to do the deal at 1.8 million pounds. That's unfortunate. We will try and give him a new contract to keep him here. This might not be the amount of money Ajax was willing to offer him, 8.5k a week in wages, but we're going to test our luck here and offer the Irishman a contract, which is a reasonable offer, and he accepts to stay here at the Pittodrie Stadium for one more season. And what a steal that was! We get news here that our very experienced Scottish right back Nicky Devlin, has decided to join Rapid Vienna when the transfer window opens, as he's got less than 6 months left in his contract. 31 years of age, he was going to need replacing, whether that's this January transfer window or in the future, but he's made that decision easy for us, and that means we would need to go ahead and find his replacement. He's arrived, Neil Huggins from Sunderland. It didn't take long for us to find our replacement for Devlin, a versatile fullback, as is welcomed there by Clarkson, who is in the gym with him, and we get our third signing of the season and our first signing in the January transfer window. He will get the number 16 shirt, £1.8 million and a 12% sell-on clause to Sunderland. We get ourselves our man, replacement for Devlin. I tell you what, lads, the team is beginning to shape up exactly how we like it. With 3 new signings and that starting 11, Young Miller in midfield, you've got Bindon, the right-sided centre-back, and Neil Huggins taking over from Devlin. He's already better than Devlin, which is good, and at 24 years of age, he's only going to get better. Still a long way to go from now to the end of the season, but we are top of the league at this stage, approaching the end of the January transfer window. If we do get an offer, I don't think we're going to be making any more signings, but if we do get an offer that we cannot afford to say no to, we will be discussing that. With just an hour to go before the transfer deadline day is over, I think it's safe to say we will not be signing or selling any other players. But one thing we're going to have to do here pretty quickly is to send one of our loan signings back to his club. And that for me is no other than Kevin Nisbet. Unfortunately, I don't think I need him for the remainder of the season. He's played 13 games this season, but I think he's disrupting the growth of Sokla, who is sulking at the moment from not playing games. So I think if we send back Kevin Nisbet to Millwall, which we've got enough to terminate his loan, and he can get those game times that Nisbet gets when he starts and off the bench as well. I think that's a good thing to do. I think it's a good move from us. It enables one of our players to get better rather than sulking on the bench. But here we have it. The January transfer window is officially over, and the Dons remain top of the league heading into the second half of the season. It's not going all our way with a 5-0 thrashing against Celtic. But we went on to win our next game, though, 3-0, and with one more game left to complete the normal season before going into the playoffs, I believe we still remain top of the league. Who would have believed us? 72 points this season. We are 4 points clear of Celtic. It's still not over, though, because I believe going into the playoffs, we still have to face Celtic twice. We still have to face Rangers twice. I believe the way it works, we will face the team in the top half of the table. So the top 6 teams there, we will face them twice again in the playoffs to finish the season. Still a long way to go, but I would have taken this position after 36 games or after 32 games. And we are now into the business end of the season, the second stage of the season, if you will. And as I explained, we will now face the teams in the top 6 twice. And my God, some tough games in there. Celtic, Rangers, Hearts, Hibernian, and Ross County. We will face all of those teams twice. We are top of the league right now, which, don't get me wrong, if we go on to lose that position from here, it's not the end of the world. We did not expect to be in this position at the end of the season, but if we can finish in those top 2 places and not guarantee and somehow manage to qualify for one of the European competitions next season, we will be pretty happy with that for our first season here at Aberdeen. Similarly, the bottom half, Dundee FC, Dundee United, St Mirren, St Johnstone, and Motherwell will all go on to face each other. And we were knocked out of the Scottish Cup competition in the quarterfinal stages getting knocked out by Hearts there, which it's pretty disappointing. And you've got Kilmarnock and Celtic who will go on and face each other in the finals. And we're back here at the Pittodrie Stadium with a game against Hearts, knowing that a win here for us secures us a place in the Champions League next season. Now, I'm not sure whether that is straight into the group stages or whether we have to go through the qualifying rounds, but I suppose we will find out next season. But to do that, we need to get a win at home to Hearts. Hearts are a good team, by the way. They're a really good side. I'm not quite sure how they have started this season, but they are a team that on their day, oh, the shot's been saved, on their day, they can get a result against any team in, that includes Celtic and Rangers. On their day, they will beat Celtic and Rangers, so we have to take them seriously. Oh, what a save again. We started this one so well. 27-minute play. Oh, what is the goalkeeper doing there? We've almost scored an easy goal. Come on, the longer this game goes on without a save, the longer this game goes on without scoring that goal, we need, well, we've got how many games to play? I said we've got to face, this is our first game in the sort of second stage of the competition. I did say we've got to face all the teams in the top six twice. That gives us what, 10 games to play? So we've got 10 games to get a win to secure that Champions League place. But the earlier we do it, I would like to do it in front of the home fans here. And Hearts are dominated in the second half, you know. We've got to wake up. Out wide to McGrath. Can he conjure something over the top? Ah, the pass was awful. Awful pass there. You'll see him going forward. Out wide to Huggins, our new signing. And he's played in. Can sign in. Can he find someone looking for the full bar? Oh, this is a frustrating game, you know, the fact that earlier on in the game, the first 27 minutes, we did create chances, but ever since then, we have struggled. We have struggled to penetrate the Hearts midfield and defense. That's a good ball to Huggins. It's been good for us in this game, you know. Nail Huggins just couldn't find someone in the box yet again. That's been our problem in this game. We get ourselves a promising position like that, especially in the second half. We just don't do enough to create anything out of it. But it's going to end up a 0-0 here, which it's not too bad of a result. I would have liked to get that win. Honestly, I would have liked to get the win here that guarantees us Champions League football next season. But we've got 9 games to do it. So, yeah, we look forward to the next 9 games. And we're still in a good position to win the league as well. I got it all wrong, lads. I got it all wrong, and I have to apologize. I've got to admit, I should have done my research before going into the Scottish League. You remember when I said going into the second stage, we have to face the teams in the top 6 twice? Well, that is not correct. You only face them once, and our final game of the season is going to be against Celtic. Winner takes it all. We are 1 point above them going into that final game of the season. And if we win that game, we are the champions of the Scottish League for the first time in God knows how long. I'm going to have a look, but oh my God, what a game it's going to be. What a game this is going to be. Our biggest game of the season. As it stands right now, we have already qualified for the Champions League. Whatever happens, we will be playing Champions League football next season. I don't know if that's straight into the Champions League group stage or whether we will have to go through the qualifying rounds. But either way, to be at this stage, to be at this position at this stage of the season, it's actually fantastic. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the starting 11 here, and we will go into that game against Celtic. Oh my God, I have changed the formation. I've decided to go with a 4-1-4-1 or 4-4-1-1 formation, just because I thought when I have played the games, the 4-4-2 formation or the 4-2-4 formation doesn't quite suit the way I want to play. When I sim the games, I don't mind doing it, which I've done for most parts of the season. But it doesn't quite make sense in a one game shootout to go all attacking against a team that are clearly better than us and has battered us a few times this season. But yeah, let's see if we can get something from this one. The home fans are making their way to the Pittodrie Stadium here, hoping to see their team lift the league title for the first time in almost 20 years. Actually, we only need a draw to win the league. We only need a draw. We don't have to win this game, and that's a big if. We all know the last couple of times we have faced Celtic, what has happened to us. 3-1 defeat, 5-0 victory. We've lost 3-0 to them. Oh, he's offside. They've dominated us every time we've faced them this season. But like I said, we only need a point here to guarantee us the league. McGregor in possession. I'm trying to stay compact as possible. The new formation is helping though, I've got to say. Ida. Oh, what a pass. What a pass to Maeda. How has he missed that one? Is he still on loan from Norwich, or have they actually signed him permanently now, Adam Ida, and who's up front for them? Come on, out wide. Okay. I hate the fact that no one is busting their guts to get in the box. Every time we get to every time we take the ball out wide, it's back to Palaveza who's giving the ball away. Oh, we're struggling here. We're struggling to create chances. And it looks like Celtic have just decided we will sit back and hit this team on the break, and every time it's working for them. Come on, that's too easy. That's too easy. It's too easy to just run past my defense like that, Maeda. Oh my God, once again, the goalkeeper, other than the big mistake he made against Rangers to concede that goal, has actually been really good for us. It's Kuhn. Gotta win the ball back. Come on, if we win the ball back here, look at Duke in so much space. But we can't win it back though. Celtic are doing whatever the hell they want right now with the ball. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. But the goalkeeper makes a good save. Come on, 10 minutes to hang on, lads. 10 minutes to hang on. And the Scottish title, it's ours. No, not again. What a chance again for Celtic. Good save. And it looks like we're going to do it. We are going to do it. It's been a long season, lads. It's been a long season. But we have been rewarded here with a trophy. That is the most important thing. That we have won the title. I thought we will try and win the game, just to mean that we have beat Celtic at least once this season. But the longer the game went on, it was all Celtic. It was all Celtic going for the win. And I just decided, you know what? It's a shame, though, that they didn't get to see or show us lift the title. Although the home fans that travelled to Pittodrie did not get to see us lift the league title at the end of that game, we get to parade it round the streets of Aberdeen to celebrate with the fans. And what a moment. We have finally won the league title in 20 years and qualified for the Champions League. We have a shared Golden Boots winner here between Kyogo Furuhashi and Duke for our first season. Unbelievable. 23 goals in 37 games, by the way. Don't get me wrong, Furuhashi is always going to score goals in that Celtic team, who are by far the best team in this division. Even though we have won the league, it's not. I don't think we're at the stage where we're going to win it seasons after seasons. We've still got a long way to go. And I did not expect we were going to win the league in our first season here. But for me, the most important thing, other than winning the league, is that we have got into Europe. Champions League next season, we're going to struggle. We know that. The team is not good enough. We probably might not make it into the group stages if we have to go through the qualifying rounds. But even if we do manage to make it through the group stages, I don't see us going past the group stages. We will strengthen, of course. Next season, we will definitely strengthen. So go ahead and let me know what position should we be looking to strengthen in this team and which sorts of players. Of course, remember to keep it realistic. I know we have got Champions League football, but we're in no position to start spending 15, 20 million pounds on a signing. We're not there yet. At the moment, this is what the squad is looking like. And we've got a few defenders, decent level maybe for the Scottish League, but going into the Champions League, We need to get a lot better. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. And I'll see you all in the next season. Thanks for watching.